Hi guys, Random here. Yeah, a little bit of Minecraft going on in the background there. Okay, well, it's kind of apt really. Um, just got back from i49, insomnia, up in Telford. And I kind of got home and I had real mixed feelings when I left there. How can I kind of explain this? Okay, let's split it up into good and bad. Okay, we'll start off with I think they call it a shit sandwich. Okay, we'll try and go good, bad, good. Okay, but there really isn't that much good. So we'll do the old shit sandwich. The price for the actual ticket. Let me explain. There was only one day we could go, which was the Saturday. Unfortunately, all the day tickets for Saturday were sold out, which meant that I had to buy a weekend ticket for myself and Mrs. Random to get us in there on Saturday, the day we could go. I mean, it wasn't massively inconvenient to go up on the Sunday, but Mrs. Random had agreed a long time ago to look after somebody's rabbits while they were away, and she had that commitment, which meant that we had to deal with that when we got home on Saturday and Sunday morning as well. So leaving at like 6 AM Sunday, yeah, it wasn't really an option. So yeah, we had to get the ticket. Price wise, the tickets were actually quite good. They weren't particularly expensive. However, I don't live in Telford. Now, Telford is something like 225 miles from my front door. So it was a bit of a drive. Yeah, quite a lot of a drive actually. The weather was atrocious, absolutely atrocious. It was just horrific rain, pretty much all the way there, and then about half of the way back as well. It was just horrible, absolutely horrible. The worst driving conditions you can have. The spray cuts down visibility, so you can't see what's coming up in front of you. Everybody slows right down because they can't see where they're going. You always get idiots who still want to do 100 mile an hour, and eventually they crash. So yeah, it's horrible trying to drive in that. Didn't make it fun at all. Normally I quite enjoy a bit of a drive, but yeah, bad weather is not fun. But we got there. Okay, we got there. Car park was full because we got held up. Didn't get there at the time we thought we were going to get there. Got there a bit later. Still got there before it opened, but the car park was full. I wasn't surprised. So we parked in one of the alternative car parks, and the alternative car park was about a 10-15 minute walk from the exhibition. It wasn't unpleasant actually. I mean, I don't enjoy walking around too much because of my many hairs, but it wasn't unpleasant. It was through like a little reservoir place the water company had prettified and put footpaths and stuff around. It was really quite nice actually. So we had a little walk through there. Got there, queued up, swapped our internet tickets for wristbands, and then went in. Okay. One of the main reasons I wanted to go was to go and see the Mindcrack panel. Okay, you had badge, W92 badge. Okay, I'll try and remember to link the channels for them. Pyro Puncher and Milby. You might remember in one of my previous videos I mentioned about Milby's YouTube channel getting shut down because of an anime boob. But yeah, he got his channel back, so it's all good there. So we went, queued up for the Mindcrack panel, and while in the queue, got a bit peckish, you know. I mean, we had been up since the crack of sparrow fart, so yeah, we were hungry. We then went, well, no, let me get this right. My dear wife went off to go and grab us some food, a little bite to eat, you know, a bit of breakfast. She came back with a couple of rolls and a bottle of water, which came to, I think it was £6.90 something, for 2 rolls and a bottle of water. I was astounded, absolutely astounded. I was expecting like 10 quid. So yeah, the prices for the food and drink at the place were really, really, you know, really reasonable. So yeah, that was very good. Went in, saw the Mindcrack panel. They put together a like a little video presentation of some of the ultra hardcore seasons they've done. That was quite good fun. Watching that, some of the best bits, you know, the highlights. I think that been prepared by, you know, a fan for them. But yeah, that was quite good. And then they did like a Q&A session. Dinnerbone was there as well. He was sat in the audience, in fact. He wasn't on the panel, but I think he's I won't say involved with the Mindcrack guys, because I don't think he's involved as such. For those of you who don't know, Dinnerbone is basically the lead dev on Minecraft. I think he took over where Notch left off, I believe. Yeah, he's not involved as such, but I know he was doing like the meet and greet and stuff with the Mindcrack guys, and they are friends, I believe. You know, not, you know, close personal friends, but you know, Dinnerbone's been involved in some of the stuff they've done, and I think because it's quite a large channel, or quite a large brand, if you like, the Mindcrack brand, and there are many millions of subscribers, I think he takes like their critique of the game quite seriously. And yeah, they communicate well on Twitter and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, they were the guys that were there. The Yogscast people were there. There was Sky Does Minecraft. There was a whole list of YouTubers. So if you watch Minecraft on YouTube, you would have found somebody there that you knew, and were interested to go and see. Came out of there, had a sit down for a few minutes, then I went off and we went for a little roam round the exhibitors hall. I don't know why people do this, okay? We went into the exhibitors hall and it was dark. You're now in a place you don't know, surrounded by lots of people. You're not familiar with the layout, and it's now dark. Okay, I found this very disorientating and really hard work to actually walk around. I really don't know why they did that, why they couldn't have had some lights on. I mean, you know, these computer manufacturers, or, you know, computer component manufacturers, I should say, turned up with various bits of kit, you know, coolers, keyboards, graphics cards, RAM, loads and loads of different stuff. And it was kind of like walking around with the lights off. It was really not nice. It wasn't a pleasant environment. One of the things the wife wanted, I think she wanted to get like sort of autographs and stuff on, for some of the YouTubers she watches. was a Minecraft foam pickaxe. Okay, now bear in mind that this has been billed as the UK's biggest Minecraft expo. Okay, just bear that in mind. And at the bottom of the exhibitors hall, you had dedicated PCs set up for all the different kind of Minecraft games, like Hunger Games, Spleef, Walls. I think there was a parkour one there as well. So all the different types of, you know, server games that you would play on Minecraft. They had PCs, I think 20, 30 PCs maybe in each one. So you queued up, and whichever one you wanted to play on, you went and had a play. That was probably the bottom third of the exhibitors hall. Okay. Sounds good, you may say. Yeah, okay. Now you've attracted all these Minecraft people, or people that play Minecraft. Let me just remind you that you can play Minecraft on the Xbox 360. Okay, not just PC. Yes, the two are very slightly different in the way you interact with, like the GUIs and the way you actually control. Obviously, because one's a mouse and keyboard and one's a controller. But they are essentially the same game. Okay, if you played Xbox Minecraft, sod off, they weren't interested. Basically, which I didn't like. I thought, no, you know, people are here because they like a game. They like the game Minecraft. It's only two platforms. It's only Xbox and PC. Well, yeah, Mac as well, but you get the drift. You know, a Mac user and a PC user, I'm sure, could figure out how to control their way around the Minecraft universe. Using the other people's computer. Yeah, that really isn't that big of a culture change, but if you're trying to get somebody who's used to playing on a mouse and keyboard to play on a controller, or vice versa, yeah, that's really not fair, I think. So I kind of got this whole PC Elite thing going on, and I'll expand on that a bit more when, you know, we sort of get further into this. So yeah, wasn't really a fan of that. And as I said, bear in mind, this has now been billed as the UK's biggest Minecraft expo. There was one, count them, one merchandiser there, okay, that had any Minecraft stuff. Now, Minecraft is a game played by people of all ages. There are an awful lot of shall we say, teenage players. I was very pleasantly surprised there were a lot of teenage girls there. No, not like that, but it just showed that a lot of, if you like, the teenage range has been covered. It's not just a boys' game, it's not just a girls' game, it's a game for anyone that likes to build stuff. And I was really pleased to see there were, you know, a good mix of both boys and girls, men and women there. Granted, not so many women, if you like. Once you got past, should we say, 18, the percentages were very mainly male. But I think that reflects more on what the rest of the exhibition was about, rather than the fact that women don't use computers, because I know that's rubbish, because the missus is downstairs playing Minecraft now. So yeah, you know, very pleased to see that. But one merchandiser who sold out of anything that anybody who went there for Minecraft would want within 4 hours on the first day. Yeah, absolutely piss poor planning there, wasn't it? One, why was there only one merchandiser? Okay. Two, why didn't they have more stock? I mean, surely these people are, you know, professional. They're selling stuff to make a living. They must have some idea that you're going to have a huge influx of people, especially when the ticket or the door ticket price is so reasonable. Yeah, bit of a shambles there. So yeah, she couldn't get her phone pickaxe. She was all sad face. There were loads of people wandering around looking really disappointed when they came away from it. They either bought something that they really didn't want to buy when they started queuing up, just so they had something, or they walked away empty-handed because they didn't have what they wanted. So yeah, really unimpressed with that. There was another t-shirt stall there that basically just sold Yogcast t-shirts. Yeah, alright, the Yogscast are huge. Personally, I'm not a great fan, but, fair enough. If you're into Yogscast specifically, then you had something you could buy. Other than that, there was a game thing, like the store game, over in the corner, who were selling mice, keyboards, headsets, and PC games. Again, kind of smacks of the whole PC Elite thing, lots of console gamers, lots of 360 console gamers there. Minecraft, no, we're not going to cater to them. Okay, yeah. The rest of the exhibitors hall was kind of Dota, MMORPGs and stuff like that, which I'm not going to criticise. Personally, I don't play them. Lots and lots of people do. So, yeah, good luck to them. They had some nice little setups. You had a couple of guys doing like a live playthrough thing on one of them, and little audience chairs there, and they were explaining what they were doing. So if you really didn't know the game whatsoever but were interested, that would have been fantastic. You could sit down for half an hour and learn how to play it before you started to play it, which would be of great benefit to you. So yeah, I see that, I like that. Various other stores like Overclockers, Scan, they had stalls there. Then you get to the other two halls. Okay, right now, bear this in mind. This exhibitors hall was the smallest hall. There were two halls which you could quite happily have played 2 games of football in, one in each, and had room for spectators, full of bring your own computer ticket holders. Basically, it was a massive LAN party. Now, if you wanted to bring your own computer, you had to pay more for your ticket. There was kind of a weekend thing where people would turn up with their PCs and monitors set up and play, whatever LAN games were going on. There was like Battlefield, Team Fortress, Dota, all sorts of stuff. So they could play away with that. Okay. They were the biggest halls. Now, part of me questions whether or not they were the biggest halls because that meant they got more ticket money. Part of me questions whether they didn't actually have that many exhibitors, so, they got put in the smaller hall. It was quite cramped in there. There weren't any big gaps or anything. So, it was full up with the exhibitors. And then you had these 2 huge, great LAN halls, which, had I gone to play a LAN party, I'd have probably thought were really interesting, but I didn't. I went to go and have a look at the exhibitors, to, see the Mindcrack guys, maybe pick up like a little souvenir while we were there. There was like a stage show thing as well, where various people were coming out and putting on presentations and stuff. And yeah, that was more my side of it. I didn't go to take my own computer and play a game that I could play at home. So walking around these halls, not fun at all. You had to be really quiet. Obviously, these people are playing games. They don't want to be disturbed. I mean, I get really fed up with it if somebody disturbs me while I'm playing a game at home, because I'm trying to concentrate. So, yeah, I could see why these people would like it to be quiet. But it doesn't make it great fun to walk around and just look at somebody else playing a game. You know, whether they're good or bad, it's not very interesting, for me anyway. So, yeah, that was probably 4/5 of the actual floor space in those 3 halls. Were just people sat there with headphones on in front of their own computer, playing a game that you may or may not like. Yeah, I didn't find that particularly interesting. And again, kind of smacks of the whole PC Elite thing, you know. It was very PC based. I kind of feel a bit uncomfortable with that. You know, I've got a background from console gaming for many, many, many years. You know, more than I care to count. And I like to bear that in mind. I like to think, you know, the majority of people had a console at some point. They may have moved to PC now, or they may have both. But, you know, console gaming has got its roots. And it was just blanked. Completely blanked. Didn't like that. So, all in all, did I think it was good? Yes, I did think it was good. It was worth going, worth experiencing. There were a lot of things that I wasn't a fan of. But hey, you know, when I've got many millions of pounds and I organise one, I'll do it differently. But, you know, these guys, they're doing it obviously to make money. They're in business, that's what they do. There's a lot of good intent behind it with the community, like the YouTubers and the people who watch their stuff. There's a huge amount of good intent there. Very, very friendly. You know, nobody was standoffish. It was all, yeah, come up and see us, you know, have a chat, you know, ask us a question, whatever. They were really friendly. But I just came away from it with a sense of disappointment. It wasn't what I thought it might be, and I could see a lot of holes in their planning. So, you know, maybe if I was 14 years old, 13 years old, and not quite as worldly wise as I am, maybe I'd look at it differently. Maybe I'd have been blown away by the whole thing and really, really enjoyed it, and maybe that's what they were aiming for. But as somebody who's a bit older, I've looked at it and gone, yeah, why haven't you done that? Why have you done that? I don't get it, you know. I think next year I will try and go to a different expo. I hear Eurogamer is much more along the lines of what I think an expo should be. So maybe next year we'll go to that, and we'll miss Insomnia out, just to experience a different exhibition and, you know, kind of get a more rounded view. Anyway, I've rabbled on now for coming up 25 minutes. Yep, that is me badly playing Minecraft in the background. We have a server. The server is one of my PCs, and the wife and I play on it. She likes Minecraft, and I can play on it for, you know, short periods. So, yeah, we jump on every now and again, and kind of nice to play together, so to speak. So anyway, for now, I'm going to sign off. Thank you very much for watching and listening to my ramblings. Yeah, take it easy, and I'll catch up with you soon. But for now, it's Random, signing off. Take care, guys.